Hello and welcome once more to Red Gaming Tech. My name is Amata. Today is the 16th of March and this time I'm bringing you some rather interesting comments from the Xbox boss Phil Spencer regarding Microsoft's stance on VR. And some people have probably been wondering, well, are Microsoft going to be making a VR device? And well, they probably were given the answer to that when Microsoft did the whole HoloLens thing. That's kind of not a virtual reality device, but that's kind of what they're doing instead of it. But Phil Spencer has spoken out about it, and he's had said that Microsoft isn't anti-VR, but it's not certain it's the right time to get in on it. And he said, quote, "The conversation between all of us in this space remains strong. A lot of them look at Xbox and obviously with Oculus on PC and other things, and the discussions are great as all of us look forward into where this space is going to go. I don't think, and this isn't a shot at VR in any way, I don't think it's landed yet on what it is and how it's going to go to market, but the innovation work is amazing. It's something that the games industry has always done, whether it's AI or voice. The games industry is always a place for innovation." Now, he did then stress that their enthusiasm for their HoloLens, which is their sort of augmented reality headset that I talked about earlier, does not mean they're not going to get involved in VR at a later date. Obviously, it does kind of mean they won't get involved with it while they're still working on the HoloLens, but still. And he went on to say, quote, "I don't think we've locked ourselves out. We've looked at a mixed reality space that we could do with HoloLens, and I think about it as a unique set of features and technologies to enable that doesn't preclude us from doing anything in the VR space, either from a first-party or partnership perspective." Now, I can kind of see where he's coming from regarding their caution to get involved with VR at this stage. It is very much in its infancy, of course. We haven't even really had the heavy hitters of VR devices come out yet. Oculus is hopefully going to come out this year. Project Morpheus is going to be out sometime soon, and of course we've got Valve's Vive coming out this year as well. So basically this year is going to be the start of the journey for VR, and we just don't know where it's going to go from there. The hope is, of course, that it's just a huge success from the start, but we just don't know, obviously. And well, it might have a few stumbles at the start. Any new technology might have a bit of a rough start, but there are many, many heavy hitters backing this. Of course, Facebook are behind Oculus, Valve and HTC have teamed up, and Sony aren't exactly small beans either. So we've got basically multi-million-dollar corporations behind this new technology, and that means while there might be stumbles, there's probably less likely to deal a death blow to VR as a technology. It might mean it takes a while to get fully into the swing, and I think that's what Spencer's saying, that Microsoft will reconsider their position on doing a VR device when VR has actually become more established, when they know how it's supposed to be marketed, how other people have done it. They can kind of look at what's happened, the response to VR, the games that have come out VR, that sort of thing, and any problems that might have arisen, like, say, motion sickness and things like that. They can kind of take all that on board and go, right, here's what we're going to do for our Xbox One or whatever VR device. You know, by the time they step into the ring, it might actually be time for the next generation of consoles. We just don't know, because we don't know how long Microsoft are going to take. I doubt it will take that long, judging from the lifespan of the PS3 and Xbox 360, but we just don't know. It's purely speculation at this stage. Still, some rather interesting comments, and while I still feel that VR is going to be a huge game changer, I definitely see where Phil's coming from here. And his HoloLens, or their HoloLens should I say, looks really interesting as well. It's kind of a opposite of VR in a way. Well, in virtual reality, you've got augmented reality. So, yeah, it's interesting that they've kind of gone with, rather than a rival device, they've gone, hey, do you know what, we could do this. And the HoloLens also looks interesting. I don't know if it's going to be as big as VR. We just don't know enough about it at this stage, but I don't know. I'm pinning my hopes on VR personally. I think it could be really, really cool, having tried out the Oculus Development Kit 2. Obviously, I haven't tried out any of the others, but judging from that, yeah, it could be huge. Anyway, do let me know your thoughts and opinions on anything I've discussed here, and I'll see you next time.